Save the pig! What the heck? A pig with a party hat. Hello, Mr. Piggy. The secret piggy. Save the pig, the game. The whole game you're trying to save the pig's life. Help!
All of my legacy content is on incredibly old external hard drives. That is a ancient, I think it's maybe a Seagate hard drive from 2009. That is old technology, USB 2.0, old style hard drive, not even the mini hard drive, it's huge. So it's already slow, and now you're trying to tell that hard drive to upload 10 files at once to the internet? Do you think it can handle that? Of course it can't. So basically what happens is, I'll set it up to upload all these videos, and it'll just lag up. So I ended up having to restart. I tried uploading, it just like lagged up and wasn't working. So I had to restart, and basically I had to do it, maybe do 3-4 videos at a time tops. That was it. I couldn't have it like upload, because like I told you guys, those videos are 10 minutes long. I wanted to upload like 2 hours of footage. That's 12 videos. Well, I can't do them all at once and walk away. I gotta queue up 3 videos to upload, walk away, come back in an hour, queue up 3 more videos to upload, walk away, come back in an hour, queue up 3 more videos to upload. Do you see what a pain in the ass this is? And this is just my initial attempt to get these videos online.
I'm not like all the other YouTubers out there that do 1 video a day. I actually work.
It's already a pain in the ass, which I knew from the moment when I was going to start working on this, there was going to be problems, all right? First thing I go to do, it's annoying, all right? So once I figure out this is how it's going to be, I just can't queue up everything and walk away. I'm going to have to actively be coming back to do this shit, which is very annoying. Some of the videos start to go live, and I have them as unlisted because the reason I'm doing this is to test the waters. These Final Fantasy 13 videos have not been on the internet for many, many years. So in those years, has YouTube cleared this kind of content? Are there copyright issues? Are there other issues? Let's see what happens, right? So, all these videos upload. And there's 11 of them, I want to say. Like 11 videos. Part 1 immediately gets flagged for copyright. Immediately. Okay? And I'm like, damn, that was fast. What is it? It's the intro song at the beginning of Final Fantasy 13. So the actual, like, intro theme song of the game gets flagged. And then it flags another part of the video. Get this. Content from Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns. But this isn't Lightning Returns. This is the original Final Fantasy 13. So at some point, Square Enix flagged the music from the sequel, but it flags the same music when it plays in the original game. And it's like, what? So how would I get around that? Right? The only thing I can think of, I mean, there's various things you can do, right? You could try to edit out the music. You could try to replace the music. Or you could just say, whatever, let it fly. This is going to be part 1 of the playthrough, alright? It's going to be the most viewed part. But at the same time, if it's going to be the one that has the most copyright issues, maybe it just makes sense to let it have the copyright issues, and I'll make nothing on this video eventually when this channel gets repartnered, right? Like, what am I going to do? So, I'm thinking maybe that's not so big of a deal. Maybe we just let it roll, so part 1 will never be monetizable, right? I don't know. So I continue to upload. Guess what? Just listen to this. Part 5 of the playthrough gets removed from the channel before I ever made it live. What?
I'm an evil bastard.
It's not visible. What? How could it be removed? Right? It says, get this. YouTube terms and conditions match. Listen to this. In 2011, Square Enix already matched this same video on YouTube for copyright and had it removed. Because there is a legacy claim in YouTube's system from 13 years ago. YouTube will not allow the re-uploading of this video. So, if you guys aren't aware, back in the day, YouTube was a very different place, okay? There were companies that, for some odd reason, did not allow people to do Let's Plays of their games. They would actively strike down channels that played their games. Square Enix was actually one of them. That's why Final Fantasy 13 had been put on its own separate YouTube channel. And that channel, like, I didn't have any issues on it, but apparently over time, Square Enix did strike down some of my videos. I just wasn't aware, because I never logged into that channel, right? I didn't care. They were out there for a year. Anyone who wanted to see the playthrough already had, and I guess at some point, some of these videos had gotten blocked, claimed, whatever, okay?
Oh my god, he's drinking wheelchair donations.
But here's the thing. Since 2011, thousands of people have played Final Fantasy 13 on YouTube and not had their videos removed. So what gives? This is a legacy claim. At one point, Square Enix was striking people with these claims, and they don't do it anymore. They stopped. Just like every company stopped. Like Rockstar used to do it, they stopped. All these, Nintendo used to do it, they stopped. Everyone stopped doing it. But YouTube's system is so outdated and stupid and automated, it recognizes a claim that's 13 years old as if it's a valid claim for today, and says, therefore, you can never re-upload that video ever again.
I'm an evil bastard.
So I want you to think about that for a second. As if things never change in the law, things never change. You know what I mean? It makes no sense at all. Just because there was a legal claim made 13 years ago doesn't mean that legal claim stands today. It should be checked, it should be verified, but YouTube doesn't care because everything's automated. Okay? So I have the right to dispute it, and if I dispute it and win the dispute, the video will go live in over 2 weeks, but I have to dispute it. But here's the thing. I was just testing the waters. I wasn't going to make these videos go live in this state. Anyway, I did this on purpose. I pre-uploaded the videos to test and see what would happen if I just put the raw videos on the channel. I'm glad I didn't. Do you see what I mean? If I had done this on DSP Gaming, already I would have had issues. You see, that's why I'm glad I did it this way. So, what is going to happen is, as I said, it's not just me working on this channel. There are people all collabing here to make this channel happen, okay? People actually really love the legacy content. They want to see it be presented in a modern way, and a lot of people miss this old content, and they want to help out. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take these parts, likely 3 each, okay? So 3 parts each. We're going to run these parts through an HD upfiltering. So what that's supposed to do, it's supposed to take all that blurriness and graininess away. Because remember, this was a camera pointed at my TV. It's supposed to smooth out that stuff to make it look more crisp, more HD. It's also going to have an echo filter run on it. So remember, my old commentary used to be in my condo, and it was a big echoing, right? It's going to try to remove some of that echo filter as well, so you don't hear that anymore. It'll sound more like my modern videos. It won't sound exactly like that, but it will sound a little bit better. Okay? So, that's going to happen first. Then, once that's done, then we're going to edit those videos together into roughly 30-minute segments, thinking like take 3 videos and edit them together. So when I asked, you know, I'm just curious, how much work does this take? Just listen to this. In order to do this, to run each video through, so a 10-minute video, okay, combined with the 2 others to make a 30-minute video, will take almost 4 hours of work. Almost 4 hours of work per part of this playthrough, and each part will be a half an hour long. Now, do you see what I mean when I told you guys it's not as simple as you think? It's literally not just me tossing the videos online. It wouldn't work. If I just toss the videos online, some of them will be blocked, some of them will be muted for copyright. We got to get around those issues. And then on top of that, to actually edit these into longer parts and all of that, right? It's a ton of work.
I'll be real honest with everyone. Just making an edited YouTube video is very easy. Doing live improv reactionary commentary is tough. The hard shit is sitting here playing the raw games. That's the hard part. Streaming is way harder than just editing videos for YouTube. Okay? It is. Real talk.
So that's why this wasn't something I ever just wanted to rush into before I was ready. I wanted to make sure that everything was prepared properly, that it was being done well. And now that I'm doing it, I see, wow, look at all this work, right? Look at all this tremendous amount of effort that's going to take to have this channel work. So, FYI, it's in process, okay? Basically, what's going to happen, here's what we're hoping. Once these videos are run through these HD filtering programs, the echo reduction programs, and once everything's edited together, it's not going to look like the old video anymore. It's going to look completely different. It's going to have different, I don't think that YouTube is going to match these videos to the old ones that I uploaded in 2010 and say, oh, this is a re-upload from a 2010 video that already was taken down by Square Enix. Instead, it'll recognize it as a totally new gameplay video, and it should be fine, okay? But I was very curious, because here's the thing, now we know that particular part may have issues, so we gotta be ready for that, and maybe we'd have to cut a part out. What is it? I don't know. It might take experimentation. Is there like a part of that one video that YouTube is using to identify to a literally 13-year-old outdated claim from Square Enix, right? Is there something we can do to fix that? So, it's all this work that has to be done, and that's why, right now, there's no videos on the channel, even though I uploaded all that. It's going to take a tremendous amount of work. I can't promise you guys when you'll see the first video, alright? I don't know. I would hope, you know, we'd get some videos up this month.
I work 6 days a week, over full-time hours. I work more in the days that I stream than if I had a 9-to-5 job. Am I worried about getting canceled? Am I worried about getting canceled for things that I said 14 years ago? No. If I was going to be canceled, it would have happened. Many people have tried and failed. I'm not going to be canceled. Sorry. It's not going to happen. Oh! It won't die. It's an immortal pig. Look at this. What the fuck? It never dies. What the fuck? It won't die. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. That I just can't help it. By eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.